What we have is the E39 with a twist seat. A lot of times you can take this wire or this cable, which is kind of like a speedometer cable on a motorcycle. You can take it loose here. Take these two screws out right here. Let's see if I can get in here. Alright, let's see what focus. Yes. This screw and this screw. You can take those two out and this cable will slide out. And when you take it out, a lot of times what happens is it just gets pushed in or it wears out, and so you'll take and heat this cable up, this metal piece, and you can slide it off. Then you just cut some of the plastic off, heat it back up, put it back on, then you have a longer cable sticking out and put it back in the motor and everything's good. Well, what I ran into with this particular one was the cable was actually broke right there. So it didn't matter how much I took off because it was split and it would still pull out. So what I've done is I took it where the brake was, put some electrical tape on it. Well, first you see the heat shrink. I slid heat shrink over it all the way past the brake towards the inside, and then put the cable together, taped it up with some tape just to hold it in place long enough for me to get the heat shrink back around it. And then I put the heat shrink on it, as you can see, and stuck it back in there. And now our seat works fine. Well, as soon as I figure out how to operate this damn thing. It moves back. It moves forward just like it was meant to. Of course, I had to do both seats. That seat was doing the same thing. It actually had the wore out little cable piece, and I just took the end off and put it back on after I lengthened it some. So now both seats are fully operational.